Man, we just had a whole ass interview and my motherfucking microphone had a break, man. Fuck the bullshit. Part 2 to the movie. Take 2. He is I and I is him, man. Bigg Mike, the play runner. You already know what it is. Str8Lace on tape. Straight like that. Me introduce, man, my family to me, man. 22 real, man. What's up, family?
About time.
About time.
Like I said, overdue.
Yeah, the first take must not been it, so
Yeah.
I refuse to leave Southern California without one for family right here, though, man.
Yeah, got to.
Man.
Got to do it.
Man, tell me what the plot is, man. What's the pivot with you?
Man, ready for 2020. Like I was saying, man, new music all year. I got a single. I think I'm gonna fall back on a project for 2020 because I got a different game plan and it's basically, like I said, I just want to drop a bunch of singles and just get feedback, man. I'm still at a stage where I'm kind of like building that relationship with fans, trying one fan at a time. So I just feel like if I give people different singles, different vibes, you know, I kind of play it, you know, month by month. I do want to make sure I'm dropping something every month because it's just kind of like something I'm on. Like I just want to see with a little consistent pace, some different vibes, and just see how people respond to it. And then if anything, maybe like tail end of the year, I might do an EP. But I'm
EP is never.
This is the advice I would give to any artist right now. Like if you're still trying to build your fan base, it's putting out a project is a little bit counterproductive because it depends. It's kind of subjective, but I feel like you gotta really build some momentum and some anticipation.
Yeah.
And right now we live in a singles era too, so it's like just drop singles and let people see you doing that consistently, and then they're gonna want a project from you. You know what I mean? So my whole thing is like, let me give these people these singles, and when I kind of feel that pushback as far as wanting the project, then maybe take it there. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna give me a lot of freedom to just take it a lot of different directions.
That's 12 singles this year, though. That'll be over LP. So man, if they really paying attention, man, that's a whole project right there.
Yeah.
Man.
So that was my mindset. Yeah. It's the equivalent of a whole project, but just a different route to it.
Hell yeah, man.
And like I said, there's no rules right now. Any creative doing anything, there's no rules. With the internet, you gotta experiment right now and have fun with it.
Tell them what we live from right now. This is a big thing too, man.
Yeah, Point of You, Barbershop, NoHo, in the Valley right off of Sherman Way. It's lit, you know what I mean? You gotta do the little tour later, man.
Do a little tour, yeah, I got the driver, yeah, for sure. I'll put that out there too, man.
Yeah.
So,
shout out Joe Boo.
Shout out to homie Joe Boo, man.
Yeah.
Give us a space, man. But another thing, man, to revisit a question, man. Let's get back on that Connect the Coast, man, because you from the coast, but home base is Los Angeles right now, man. And I had asked you earlier about advice to other artists off the coast. And this advice goes to, this is coming from my mouth, not his, man. Only the dope artists on the coast that need to get up out the circle, man, and hobnob and whickle, man.
I mean, to go off of that, like, you know, stay at the coast, get your sound right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do the shows you can out there, and just kind of stay in the studio, man.
Get your section locked in, huh?
Yeah. Just worry. What we was talking about with the Gary Vee shit. Worry about your current little followers you got, and get your sound right. And then when you feel comfortable, then make that jump and come out here. And then.
I like how you even brought that up, man.
Yeah.
The Gary Vee, man. Like, a lot of cats don't like to take advice, man. A lot of cats feel like, you know, self-help is really just common sense, right? But the reason I even rock with Gary Vee is because of our bro Mel, you know what I'm saying? But another thing, when somebody giving you advice or self-help, if you can feel it and it's coming from a good place, that's how I gravitated to it. And then his track record also.
So that's a good point. A lot of people, they talk shit about the whole little self-help movement, like, because sometimes there could be some corny shit out there. But it's like you say, if you could feel it, it's going to be a lot of motivational speakers trying to get followers and get buzz. But if you can feel what somebody's talking about, that's how you know there's something there. So you just got to always gravitate to the ones who just feel authentic. And Gary Vee is one of them.
For real, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole Connect the Coast, like, it's something real. And like you out here at home base in LA, the long haul, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Lord.
Yeah, shout out to Lord. He's still showcases you on the story and supports you. So the whole coming back and forth, like the question I'm asking, like you have said in the first take about your whole journey, right?
Yeah.
But just that journey in itself is a testimony of anything can be done because you're still here and thriving. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. It's like I said, we live in an era now where You can come to LA, or you don't even got to be in LA. You could be anywhere.
You can go to the South. The South got
and have a song go viral and just have a viral moment, and that could change everything. Like technology really is changing all the rules. Or to there's no rules. But me, I've been on a journey, bro. I've been on a journey that I've had to like fall in love with and learn to embrace it. You get so impatient, you know what I mean? Especially you see, like with the technology, you see a lot of people going from 0 to 100 like nothing, and it's
man. Look at the face memes.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker make an expression, and next thing you know, he's on.
Exactly, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But so you can get used to seeing that and thinking that's how it's gonna happen for you. Yeah. But you just got to be ready to go for the the long haul. Shout out long haul. But that shit you got to be ready for it. Like. It's been a while for me, and I just had to, like I said, I had to reset a lot of times. Yeah. Real life got in the way, and I had to reset on that. But if you want it bad enough, and you stick with it and put yourself in position, with good people, eventually something good is gonna happen.
Man, I'm all the way in this interview, but I'm also there.
We watching
the championship, man.
Clemson
we do not own the rights to that. If you catch it in the background, but man, as it goes on, man, man, see, I'm off track. I thought I asked about first five, but I got that guy, man.
This is the
technical difficulties when you're on the
interview.
move, man. The mic been busted. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to act right. I had to go right off the thing, so I'm gonna chop him down though with the on the board though.
Yeah.
But we'll jump right to it, man. Oh, you already know where to find it at. You gotta tell them where to find you at.
Yeah.
I always like that, man, because then they be like, well, what are you talking about? Who is he? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So 22 Real. You can go Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube, wherever you listen to music. Right there, you got. I dropped an EP last year called "Songs for the World." You can check that out. That's like I was talking about.
Nostalgia is the word you use.
Yeah, that was just a different vibe for me. It's a lot of melodic. Outside of my normal, anyone who kind of know me from like ever since I started knowing me from more like rap shit.
Yeah, because like I had told you earlier, when I came across it, I was like. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, the milk and the player, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
that's the
I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still love. Yeah. I'm like, he's still rapping circles about a lot of cats.
Yeah.
So, but that's just my love from you, general. But not only that, as an artist, like, cause niggas know me. If you know me, I'm gonna tell niggas in a minute, no, nigga, that's not it. Yeah. But it ain't never been that with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Next week, man, we just speed up to it, man. We make a short one because I'm gonna come back, man, with the big camera and the big boo thing, man. Let's go back to the top five, man. Because one thing about Str8Lace No Chase, I ask everybody this, and everybody like, oh man, why he went there and played out? It's because everybody is different. So
that's a timeless question.
It's a timeless question.
That's gonna be around forever.
I'm waiting to get a female rapper on here to hit her with the Mary Kill Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just shake her up once.
So we had said, I told you Pac was just automatic. Like Pac was just playing.
Explain to him Biggie though. A lot of people don't understand
so
that
Pac
from
was
being from the West.
Pac was automatic for me because my family was always, whether it was Aunt, my dad, Mel, whoever. So I heard a little bit of that. And then Biggie for me was really like the first artist I heard who I wanted to study as a rapper. So and the music was incredible. Puffy was giving them the samples.
Man,
they had the crazy.
What was they called? The Hitman.
The production team. Yeah. They knew how to flip the samples like nobody had did before.
Nobody, from Mary J to Jodeci to Biggie.
Crazy.
Who else was on there? Father MC was on there.
That's why I shout out on the producer side. Shout out Diddy. You don't hear that a lot of producers.
Man, like these squares don't even know, man. Diddy was a big part of Victory Lap, man.
Yeah.
Go look at the credits you pulled. Diddy is down there, God in this whole little hip hop thing.
So I think like what I was telling you about versatility with me. I think that's another thing with Biggie. He had the like the juicy, that type of vibe. Then he could hit you with some like what's beef, like just some raw super rap shit. And then he had the the sky is the limit with 112, like this type of. He had this crazy versatility. Going back to Cali, that's just my whole like funky type vibe. Really, he just has so much versatility and. Specifically right now, like I said, 2020, that's what it's about for me. I'm trying to show, different styles, different sounds that I've been working on the past year, just perfecting my craft. And I feel like I can do a lot of different ways at a high level now. So that's how, Biggie, studying Biggie, that's what I really learned. Like real lyricism, versatility, Hov is just
they don't even know. That's a goddamn MC, man.
Yeah, like Hov just... look at his resume. How could you not put him in like, you, like I said, it's different reasons. Like I said, these are a lot of dudes who I studied. So like it was not.
I like that word you use, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
Study. I think it's a difference from being a fan and being an artist and studying an artist.
It is.
Or an MC. You know, those three. And I already know your fourth one, them three, those are MC. Yeah. Everybody that you put in your top five is MC, when a lot of these dudes are rappers. You know what I'm saying?
So that was just as a kid, I naturally gravitated towards music that I wanted to kind of study. But I liked a lot of shit, man. I really did. But so then I think I said Quick.
You said Quick? I already know. So that was the three,
Quick,
and your fourth was
Quick is like really, it's more the producer side. But I think he was just so dope with what he was able to do as a rapper and producer, and I listened to him a lot too. Thanks to my dad, thanks to Ann. Like,
man, he was a rapper that made it sound like a Commodore's album in the background.
Yeah,
the nigga was dope, man. Yeah. The nigga still is dope, man.
He's a dope engineer. Like a Dre, he be having this shit knocking clean, like since the '90s. Yeah. So Quick is just like that wild card I put in there. And who did I say last? I said Corrupt. Corrupt, because I was just another. It was just dope.
Corrupt was just hella raw.
Yeah, it was dope seeing the artists from the West really take that like lyrical route. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, maybe I could do that, because that was the shit I kind of gravitated towards. So yeah, but I told you next time it might be a different. I'm gonna give you like more. Next time I'll give you more of my like fan.
See, yeah,
fan
that was fair. That's why I said this. I done lost a question and had to restart. Yeah. See, now I can go there right now in this era, right? From who was popping in 19, right? And who then started off 2020, right? Who was you really fucking with right now?
Roddy. Off the top. Off the top, because he really does this. You could tell he studies this shit at a high level, like, you know what I mean?
They not ready to hear that, man.
Melodically, just to his content, substance, even just seeing like I follow him on Twitter, just seeing the little gems he be dropping. He's ahead of his time for his age. Cause what is he? 21?
No. Yeah, I think he might be a fresh 21. Yeah, because I follow him. I think he had his 21 birthday with his homie from the Trap Kitchen right there. You know what I'm saying? Before this whole being anti-social came out, when Feed the Streets 2 came out.
Yeah, nah, he just.
You know, Metal want to put me on Roddy, bro, and I've been hooked.
I was late, but it was that's how dope he was. Like, as soon as I heard him, and I heard the content, I heard the production, the melodies, I was like, yeah, I feel like he got that type of potential to have a real long career.
Yeah.
Versatile. Like I'm telling you, that's my word this year.
Versatile?
Yeah, just
that's a good word to have, man. That's like that versatile.
We're in an era where people, they kind of want to see what you can. They don't want to hear like the same thing from an artist. Like if you got the ability to do things at a high level.
That's how dope you say that, because look, Feed the Streets 1 and Feed the Streets 2 don't sound nothing alike.
Yeah.
And then here you have, excuse me for being antisocial. I didn't see that. I did not see that part of Roddy come from nowhere. So it's like Mel was like, we on the phone saw one day. He's singing a box, and I'm like, but to me, rolling dice is, you know what I'm saying? That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Rolling dice.
Yeah. I mean,
the
box is crazy.
The box is
that's a big record. Like that's the type of record that shifts with shit. You know what I mean? Like his career is on a whole.
Man, my favorite part, I will never sell my soul.
Yeah. That's
me right now, I think, man, outside of Roddy, man, who's heavy in the playlist, like I really slap. It's All Black and Offset Jam. That 22 Ways that they came out with, they both from the Dove. When the Bay is in shambles right now, and I will say that the Bay is in shambles, man. The Bay is one of the most organic spots where it comes from music in the whole industry, but it is so competitive, and you dealing with some funk. You know what I'm saying? I would say it's in shambles, but I will give a shout out to Empire, because Empire that brought that Bay Area music back to its height. You know what I'm saying? If you from the Bay and you rocking, Godly didn't put you on a little partnership. So them, but I'm also off this cat called Young Junior up out of East Oakland. It's like that gritty, deep, dark East Oakland sound. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just all pimping. It's just a well-around thing. You know me, man. I listen to a lot of gutter music. That's what I'm gonna call it. People call it underground. I just listen to gutter music.
You and Mel always put me on some underground.
There's some real gutter music, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who else am I?
You know,
Baby King.
Why is everybody? Why am I hearing that name a lot, man?
He's dope. I think he's working with Dave Free from TDE.
Okay.
But yeah,
that's big.
He got I think his project.
Oh, as soon as you said TDE, man,
yeah.
I'm on that boy D Smoke, man.
Oh yeah, nice.
D Smoke,
nice,
man. D Smoke,
yeah.
D Smoke does stuff. Oh. But you know who I come to have respect for outside of being a rapper? Like, I already been a fan of you as a rapper. Ben Staples, more so on when I started watching the Ben Staples, the episode. That acting. And then only that, since I'm really getting back into this now, like, I went and watch his old interviews. So when he be in the studio with Kenny Beats, and when he went on with Joe Budden, and when he gonna be on Complex Con, like the nigga is hella extra out, and he say whatever the fuck he wants.
I feel like he just say whatever.
Hey, that shit he said on Coachella about R. Kelly. Oh, you have he gonna bring bitches into. Oh yeah, this nigga's a god.
Nah, he's funny as fuck.
But that, you know what? The coldest is, man, I'm not taking nothing away from the South.
Yeah.
But like, I'm into Maxo Cream and Maxo Cream, a lot of the Houston sound, right? Yeah. I'm really journeying away from Atlanta because I think it's just repetitive.
Yeah, I mean, they just got like their own like shit they built, and it's like they got a certain sound that some artists is gonna stick to because it's working. Yeah. And then you got certain artists going outside the box a little bit, and they're gonna have their core fan base with that Atlanta sound that might be repetitive.
I'm just driven away from it because like the Gunna and the Baby is like they can't miss, right? Yeah. But how many times are y'all gonna tell me the same shit?
Yeah, I mean, it's different angles, but they got the angle of like we got the formula and we're gonna stick to it.
Yeah, but sometimes
it is what it is.
Sometimes you want Pepsi, sometimes you want Coke.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I told you versatility.
Versatility.
Me being like someone who could bar up, and then someone who could be melodic. It's just like I'm trying to give the people as much different sounds as I can, and that's like a challenge for me. Even like when I put out my last EP, I was a little like shady about it because that melodic shit ain't my normal shit. But I felt like I needed to like push myself just to do something different. And
now I have a hell of more respect for that because that comes from an artist. Yeah. Because sometimes I get from the camera like, was that good? Like it used to be, I don't want to take takes. Like everything I do is freestyle right now. None is written down. Yeah. So I know what I'm doing. And you see how we switch this up? It was like I asked you some questions, and now I feel better talking to an artist about other artists saying going in the industry to hit this interview. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing scripted with me, and that's why the shit called Str8Lace on Chase. And it's better coming from family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, you know who I really fuck with though? That nigga 4-2 Doug out of Detroit.
I ain't heard of that.
Oh, I'm about to, as soon as we get on, because Mel tapped me the other day, he like, hey bro, I went back and listened to that Doug shit. Man, that shit low-key a classic. I said, and that's the problem. How shit is set up now. You want to listen to that, this is a formula. This is what it is. No, man, there's some niggas out there right now, right? Some underground niggas right now that got some shit that sounded like Feed the Streets when Roddy Ricch first came out. And niggas ain't even rocking them. And that's how I feel like 4-2 does. On me. From here, Feed the Streets, and this is what we have now.
It's timing, bro. It's just timing. Like, not everyone's going to get it young at a young age like Roddy, and just the way the impact he's having right now, it's just you got to be patient enough to just. If the music is solid, you know, it's just a matter of time.
It's gonna rock here. Well, shit, bro. I got this. It's one cut, and the way I word it and edit it down, gonna be wet. And what it's on. He is on us here, man. The play brother, Bigg Mike family, man. That's 22 real, man. And we at the point of you. Right in North Hollywood, man, on Sherman Way, man. Pull up, man. Get lit up real quick, man. I'ma holler. I got that one. All right. And now we can watch the rest of the game.
There we go. Second time.